Hello, YouTube family. This is Ravi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, I'm back with another interesting video on the interview series where we are going to use list collectors. Now, if you are very new to this channel, do share and subscribe. And there is an interview series going on where I'm bringing more scenario based question which is asked in interviews. And this video is gonna really helpful because in most of the recent interviews, these questions are being asked, and this is nothing but easy concept which you have to remember, or you have to do it by yourselves. You don't have to buy out anything, you just have to understand the logic. So let's get started. So what the requirement says, if you have a list collector, so what is list collector first of all? So to show you an example, let me go to incident table, for example. Let me just make it, pin it. So let's say if you open any record or incident table, as simple as that, here you will see different types of columns. One is single line text, or you can say string box. I'm so sorry. Single line text I use in case of catalogs. List collector I use in case of catalog. In case of tables, we use term called list. Concept wise, everything is same. This is reference field. Now, on this, you will notice here, we have an option called group list. You can, if you don't have this option, you can right click, configure, form layout, and you can check whether your group list is present on the left hand side of the slash bucket or not. So there's an option group list. Here you can search. I have already added, so it is on the right. Now, what is this group list? So group list is a type of list. List means you can add more than one value. For example, I can click here. I can click on this part and I can choose, let's say, ServiceNow March batch. And I can choose more than one. You might have faced this. You can choose multiple values like this. Okay, so this is nothing but a type list. If you right click, you can see show, click on this and see it's type called glide list. So this is nothing but it will give you the list of items in a single line. You can see in a single line, you can get multiple items you can select. Like we used to select rows for the user, multiple rows together. So similarly, this is how the list look like in ServiceNow tables. But in case of service catalog, just type here n items. Let's say, so this one. Yep. Over here, you will notice we have a type here called reference, and this type is called reference. So I will change it to list collector. Let me just show you. Let me open this, and just to show you how list collector look like in your catalogs. So we have to know this concept, difference between list and list collector. So list collector word and list both same. The only difference is list is used on table and list collector is used on service catalogs. So here we have a type reference. If I click on this, I see in the top only this list collector, and I have to provide the table name here. So I can put it. Can choose this user group, anything. I have put this reference qualifier. This is from the last video, so I will make it like this, save it. And just to show you how it works. So click on try it. If something is a list collector on service catalog, you can choose multiple values from left hand side and put it on the right hand side. It's kind of a collections. Correct. So see here, something like this. I can choose, let's say, these two and let it push it to this part. This is called list collector, guys, nothing else. Now my question here is, I have these options. Okay. And what list collector will return? So always remember, list collector, list collector, whatever you can say, will return you sys ID of each record followed by comma separated. It acts as a string, but with a comma separated value. Let's say comma sys ID 1, comma sys ID 2, comma sys ID 3, and dot. If you selected 3, then 3 will be displayed. The problem of this is, if I want to get the display name I cannot get it with a normal get display value. So what we used to do to convert anything on the display value, we used to either dot walk, let's say name, or we used to write like get display value. We used to do like in server-side display. If we have a sys returned by the reference field, we basically do get display value or dot work. But here dot work will not be possible. You will do dot work this, and dot work this. No, no, no. You cannot do like this. So in this case, interviewer will ask you this type of question: how to convert? The topic will be, if you see my thumbnail, the thumbnail which I have created is this one. Convert ServiceNow list collector sys to display name. This is the thumbnail, and this thumbnail you will see it when I post the video. So this is the part, this is the requirement, converting the sys. So let's go back and do it little quick. So I will close all this. I will just revert it back, whatever I was having. Friends, now let me close all this. So I will take an example of incident table where we have this option, and I have to convert this name, and I have to add on the short description, or let's see description, how to add it. So simple. For that, I am going to write a business. So whenever a record is updated with a group list or created, this option, when I save the record, business rule will execute and it will put the data over here. So let's do it. So for that, I will go and type business rule. If you don't know what is business rule, how it is being used, guys, please go and watch the video of development part. So guys, one more thing before I go and show you. There are people who's asking about where is a playlist. So I'm just showing you everyone who is interested. So click on this, ServiceNow Ravi, and under playlist, over here we have this option called ServiceNow Development Series. It has around 11 videos from scratch. You can come here and you can choose your video before business rule, after business rule. All these are available over here. You can go through and check it. And let me know if you have any doubt. So let me close this. Let's go back. Okay. Now business, I'll go and create a new. First name is, let's say, get group input, convert group list sys. Okay. Table name, you can choose any table. As of now, I'm using incident to show you the demo. You can choose any other table where we have a list. For catalog, you can write a script include. Anything is fine. Advanced section, I'm going to check this option. And before update and insert icon. Yeah. Action, fine. Advanced section. Now from here onwards, we are going to write a script. So first of all, we will understand that current and previous. As if you have seen the business rule video, you can go back and check and come back to this video. Current refer to the current table, value of a particular field. Previous refer to the current table, but the previous value of the field. So currently, what I'm going to do is I will define a variable called, let's say, variable list equal to, I'm going to get the current value of the list from the table. I can use current dot, what is the variable name? I can right click group underscore list. So I will go and do dot group current dot group underscore list. Now the option is not showing to you. Why it is not showing? Because I have not saved the record yet. So I will go and save first. So do one thing, first save your business rule so that you can get suggestions from what you can select in current and what you can select in previous. You can get a suggestion from ServiceNow in the intelligence box. Those boxes are called intelligence box. Okay. So yeah, variable list, let it load it. I'm so sorry guys, ServiceNow is pretty much slow this time. Not the same personal instance is like this only. Okay. So variable list current dot Let me just write it down again for you. Let's make it big. Okay, now I will type here variable list equal to current dot. See, it is coming now, group list. Group list is nothing but a column name. Okay. So now the value of list will be stored in this. The value of this group list is stored in a variable called list. So I will do something called add info message and wanted to show you how this list look like. So let me just put list value look like what? I will just go and put list. So first let me show you this, how it look like. As I told you, with this definition of list, collector or list, it will have a sysID, comma, separated values. So whether I am true or wrong, let's decide. First save it as of now and just go back to incident table, refresh the page. Let me make it a little small. Okay. So pull the details, let's say Shibam, short description, SS. Okay, I'm choosing something from here. Me batch, hotel assignment. Okay, 3 options. I will open these 3 together in the new tab to show you the sysIDs. And I have added over here a business rule that will add information what will be the current list. So now let's do that. Right click, save it. And you will notice list value look like, you can see comma, and comma. So what is this? 459, this is May batch. You can see this 459 May batch. Another May batch with 241 and hotel assignment AC86. You can read this AC86. So this is returning you what? sysID. And as per your logic, if I use get display value, it will give the data. Now let me update the record and it will display me the sysID of that record. Okay. So now this is on the table. So you can use certain things easily to get the value of it, display value of it. Okay, you can easily use it. But if this is the same case in catalog, it is very difficult to do it. So here in this case, I will show you something where we can do it. So remove this. And now what we are going to do is we are going to define an array. So let me put a word called result. Okay. And I will store all the value in the form of array. But currently this value is not in array. This value was in the form of a string with a comma separated value. Now what to do? So how to convert? So to convert into array, we can use, let's say, another variable called list split. So split is a technique. It's just a variable in. We can put list dot split. Yeah, split is a technique that will convert the value into a string. Sorry, array. String into an array. So I can put like this, comma separated. So you can notice here, split is a string into substring. So it will give you the substring that return them as an array. So it can return them in an array. So the value, whatever I will be getting here, let me again show you. The value, whatever you will be getting here in the form of this, it will be returned under the value called array. Simple. So you have to use split. So what is a split? The split is a technique that allows you to convert into substring and eventually that will return the value in the form of array. Now that's all. So I'm converting this into array, and after converting into the array, I have to go through each and every value. I have to get each and every value. So how to use this? For loop. What is for loop? I have already discussed on the first or second development videos. You can go and check the playlist. So for I will define a variable called I equal to 0. So I am going to start with the position number 0. When it will be converted into array, something like this. Copy this, put it over here. Yeah. Yeah. So this is position number 0, sorry. Position number 0. So variable I will come to this point 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, and numbers of. So first of all, it will go to this and it will check the length of this array. So how to check the length of this array? Everything is discussed, guys, in the previous videos, in the development videos. You can type here I less than list split. Everything is in the now list split dot length. And then increment to 1 plus plus. I plus plus. I plus plus will increment the value from 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. So basically these terms, list split dot length will get the actual length of the value over here, whatever we are getting. And now we will get these values from there. So how to get it? So I will glide to the group table. We'll use test, or let's say group data equal to new glide record this underscore user underscore group. This is my group table. I will go inside it and I will loop through each and every value. Position number 0, position number 1, position number 2. So how to use it? Simple, guys. G data, which is nothing but your object, copy group data dot add query. Here, I think this is correct. Let me check table link. This copy it over here. Yeah, sys ID. I will get all the sys ID, but this is dynamic. So how to pass in the dynamic content? So everything is in the list. So can I write like this, guys? List. Okay, position number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But what is defined with the position I? So I cannot write like this I. So if it is 0, it will take the position 0. So I of 0, I of 1, I of 2, I of 3 till it end that array. That's why we have called I less than list of split. The position is 7. So we cannot go to position number 8. Getting my point? So like this we can do, and G data dot query and G data next. This is basics which we have already discussed multiple times. And then I am going to push the value in result. So I will copy this result and I will put result dot push. So how to push an array? So you have to use the term push. Push what? Whatever we got from G data dot, and I want a group name. So I will put group name. Simple. That's it. It will push the data to group name. Now I have to set that value on the short description or description. Something like this. How to do that? I'm removing it first of all. Okay. Let's create a new one. I have to put that value over short description or description. How to do that? It is an array now. So guys, keep in your mind to convert array into a string. I can do here dot to string first of all. And once it is converted to a string, we have to remove that comma. Whatever the comma we are getting in an array and this bracket, how to remove it? Simple. For loop ending here, I will define a variable. So let me define a variable on the top itself. Variable set value, set data value. This is just a variable definition. And I will copy this and put it over a set value equal to result, because the data will push to result now, dot join. So what this join will do? See, read this line. A string used to separate one element of an array from the next in the resulting string. So it will give you a comma separated value. Comma, like this. That's it, guys. And now I will use current dot description, whatever the description value, equal to this one. Copy, paste. My work is done, guys. That's all we need. Simple. So first get the list value, convert it to the array, So here, getting the current value of list. Second, convert that into array, and then uh, it iterates through all the array index. Array index here means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 0, 0, comma 1, comma 2, comma 3 position. Okay, and then go to the group table, iterate through everything, and then push the data. So this is basically used to push the array data into array. And I will write an article also, guys, on the Now Learning community using the same concept. Don't worry, you can get it from there. I will write it today or tomorrow. You'll see where we are going to write. Now, the good part about this, most people will ask me this question. Hey, Ravi, why don't you use get display value? You can use get display value, guys. That's okay. But just try this in service catalog as an assignment. If you're able to do a service catalog with get display value, well and good. Best option. Because get display value can work on table. But on your server side script, when you do a handshake, you can see you have to send the value from client side to server side. Correct? And server side to the client side. Right? From client side, you can send this value in the form of g_form dot get the value of your this collector, and here there you will use as a this dot get para. There it will transfer side. But what will be? Client side will never give you get display value option, correct? You cannot convert SysID from client side. If you can do it, then let me. I have never seen anything that you can convert your SysID to display name in client side. No, only in case of g_user.get user ID or get full name that you can do it. But they have an API. But let's see if some value is this collector, how you will convert it. Not at all, guys. Not at all. You have to do this, and then here, instead of setting this, you will be using return result of join. Simple. And that return will send to the catalog. If you wish, put in the comment section. I can create that video for your catalog. How you can use this on catalog. As of now, let's see whether it is working or not. Let me save the record. Even I'm not sure whether it is working or not. But this is what the concept says. And if you work according to this concept, your concept will be crystal clear. Okay. So simple. Add it. Everything. Go to the incident table. I am taking a new record. I will refresh the page. And let me fill all the details, which is mandatory. Test. I'm adding a group. So let's say I'm adding first, second, third, fourth. 4 to 5 added like this, and just see whether it is working or not. Right click, table. If my script will work, now you can see description we have biomed, May batch 24, August 50. Same thing over here. So it's a this collector, and I can read the value of this collector in the display name. And this was the concept. So remember this concept. I can write a video. I will just upload a video in few minutes. And you can see today only I'm creating this video 9/6 Sunday. And content will be uploaded on the nowlearning.com. So that community page. I will upload this contact there also. So that's all for today. If you have any question, do let me know in the comment section, and we'll meet in the next video. Till then, thank you so much, and please be part of my ServiceNow family. Thank you so much.